This the Black Powder Podcast. Kick up your feet, lean on your armrest.
Awesome. Hey, Anthony, I appreciate it, man. Good talking with you. Good seeing you again. Hey, go Guns.
Absolutely.
GoGuns.com, right?
GoGuns.com. Come check us out.
Hey, that's what's up.
So, you want me to do an introduction?
Yeah, we need. Like, wow, this is great. I don't know who this guy is or what a goat gun is, but this is great.
Okay, so my name is Anthony Lewis. There was only 3 of us, man, and it was like even now we're still wearing many hats, but yeah, it was a crazy grind, but still is. You know what I mean? It doesn't stop. Like we don't even know what the top looks like.
I wouldn't even worry about the top, man. I mean, look, as long as you're aiming towards it and you got rocket fuel, that's what matters.
Facts. Yep. 100%. Yeah. That is a good idea. I mean, I'm kind of glad they're better safe than sorry. That's for sure.
I'm telling you, man. Some people just don't get it. It's like, why can't I take my gun on an airplane? Well, I don't know. Compressed tube, projectiles, hundreds of people.
Yeah. They wouldn't even let goat guns on. Goat guns will get snatched up at TSA. Happens all the time.
Are you? Oh, man, that
Yep.
doesn't surprise me. I mean, I know there's been movies where I don't know, the villain has like found a way to minimize the weapon, and then they're sniping at a distance of 10,000 feet with like a gun that's this big.
Yeah.
They hide the evidence, like mission successful.
Yeah. Yep.
Just die hard on a plane.
I actually asked the TSA agent. He's a big fan of goat guns, and we did like a little event at one of the stores that we're in, and kind of a fan meetup too. So he showed up, and we got to talking, and I kind of asked him. I was like, "Dude, what is up with the whole TSA thing? Like, why don't you guys let these miniature models through?" And he said, "I mean, they can't tell if somebody modified it to actually shoot." So I was like, okay, all right, that actually makes sense. Plus, I mean, it's a compliment that these things look that real. I'll take it.
They do. Matter of fact, I got this is the one that I bought
Yes.
at NRA, and I mean, putting this thing together was a joy itself. I haven't touched anything diecast since I don't know, high school, middle school. So seeing something like this was just, it was awesome. And then like I'm still, you guys sent me some more too. I'm still trying to
Yeah.
put it together. I ended up putting the scar together. That was one that y'all sent me.
Sick.
And
Yep.
even this thing is just like it's badass. It is badass.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to get around to putting the other stuff together because I mean it's just these things are,
Yes.
so I've got
It's an MCX.
it's the SIG MCX, but it's the kind of like the concrete color one.
Yep. Concrete gray.
So, yeah, y'all sent me that one. I appreciate that, by the way.
Heck yeah, man.
Got me another AR-15. I'm probably gonna end up putting the the key mod on it, the little shotgun bottom up.
Yes.
I still
Yeah.
got that. And then I've also got the OG black SIG MCX.
Love it. That MCX is sick, man. It's like the moving parts on it. It's beefy. I mean, you'll see when you put it together. That thing is like it probably when we came out with it, it was the dopest model that we had. It had the smoothest shell ejecting function. I want to say, actually, this one, the MCX was the first model that we came out with that had the shell ejecting function. And then we ended up adding it to our 1911, already existing 1911. And then from then on, pretty much every model that we've come out with since has been shell ejecting or with the exception of the M1 Garand, which has a clip, but the clip flies out when you hit the little button on the side. So kind of ejecting still.
Well, you forgot the main, because the main thing that made me want to buy it was not just the clip ejecting, but the Garand actually made the ping.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And like,
you know what's funny is when we didn't even realize it at first. So when we first released it, because it comes with a full clip. So the 8 rounds that a Garand is supposed to have, it comes with a
Mhm.
full clip. When you put the clip in and you shoot it out, it didn't ping. And so we were telling customers and fans that, like sadly we couldn't get the ping, but the clip flies out. So then a fan realized when he put an empty clip in there, he hit it and it pinged. And then we were like, oh, of course, because it flies out when it's empty.
Right.
So then that at that point, so a fan actually let us know that that thing actually functioned just like the real thing. And from then on, we're showing people, check it out, it pings, and the ping is just it's legit too. Like it's crazy. I don't know like whatever the material they use to make the clip or what, but the ping was perfect. It's crazy.
Yeah. I know I took the footage from whenever I interviewed you at NRA, and that was the one that you showed. So it did make that sound. And it's funny because like it went to the crowd. I'm like, hey God, I was about to try and hand you the microphone and the camera. And you're like, but it's these things are so detailed and intricate to the point where it's like, you know, as an adult, you finally have, something that you can fit and put in your office or like um just put in your like your man cave or wherever, and it just fits the motif of what you might be trying to go for as far as decoration, man. Because
Yeah.
they
And
say the older you get, the more serious you gotta get. And yeah, whatever.
yeah,
Like this, I made the money. I'm 40 now. I'm
nice.
Yeah, I know, right? Thank the Lord. But I'm 40 now. I made the money. I know I got to pay bills and everything, but who's to say that I can't live my life? And it's the little things like this that actually help out. Just
Dude,
make me
it's
enjoy it.
the fruits of your labor. I mean, really, we're all kids. We don't the kid never leaves. And as you get older, sometimes you get in trouble because now you have the money to buy the toys that you want.
Yeah,
And
man.
so, yeah, and you know what I mean? So like, but that kid is still in there. I mean, it never leaves. And what I like about goat guns is it's like like you were saying, you get older and you're expected to be a little more serious because you got responsibilities and this and that.
Yep.
But goat guns, it still has a badass factor to it. I mean, it's like a little miniature, and some people might, it's a collectible. We call them a collectible, but some people might say, "Oh, that's a toy," but it still has a badass like aspect to it because it's a gun
Yeah.
and and so detailed. So it's not like it doesn't have oversized features and stuff like that like a toy would have. These are just accurate to the T. I mean, some of our fans. They'll do so. We have a Facebook group, it's a private group called Goat Guns Addicts. Have you joined it yet?
Yes. Yes. I've been trying to follow some of your live streams. It's just I work Batman hours at work. It's weird. So
Yeah, yeah, dude. So you've seen what they're capable of, what the fans are doing with these goat guns,
yeah.
and it's just crazy because some goat guns like you can't tell that it's a miniature unless there's a size reference next to it. I mean, otherwise, I mean, they've made that thing look so realistic to I mean, GIs that were deployed, I mean, they're weathering them, and I'm telling you, you can't tell. It looks like something they actually carried in the field, and it's kind of cool too because for GIs, it's like a morale boost to be able to play with their play with the little goat guns and then mimic what they carried. It brings back a memory, but without having like the real actual one. I mean,
Right.
they might have the real one, but they can play with the goat guns at their desk all day, every day.
Yeah, because I just hop in a group right now, and I mean, just taking the scar and that
Yes.
something simple as like camo pattern. Because somebody
Yeah.
M17. Oh, it's not that one, but this one is cool. That wasn't the M17 I was referring to, but yeah,
Yeah. You see
that's
what they're
cool.
doing?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
he must have been a Marine. He's got
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
the
Had to have
mags
been.
are Crayola, man. So it's
Oh, yeah, he was a Marine for sure. 100% for sure.
but it's
That's dope.
like
I haven't seen that one yet.
it's like you said though, because like the one thing, no, and gaming communities are kind of like this too, right? So it's like every now and then you get like a toxic community, and you're like, oh God, I really just want to play this game, and it's hard to find people to play with. Or you get the flip side of that, where like everybody's super helpful. Everybody's coming up with ideas. Everybody's creative. And from just based on what I've seen in the Goat Guns Addict group, it's the latter because like you'll come in there and you'll see like um people are like auctioning off stuff and people are like giving ideas and they're showing off modifications. Oh God, and there's one guy, he actually I think he 3D prints extra pieces for us, like
Yes.
different
Yep.
scopes.
Yeah, Raymond.
Yeah,
Dude,
right,
he's like the Magpul of goat guns. Like this dude, his catalog is outrageous. And the dude he has to be some sort of an engineer or something like that. But soon as we come out with a model, he already has the parts, like literally a week later, he has the parts ready to go. And we love it as a company because it's it's helping the community itself grow. And not just sales, but the community,
yeah,
and the fans are able to, again, if we don't have the part, they can get the part from him, and they can mimic what they actually own, because like we don't. It still takes us time to develop a new product and to make it, get the molds done, and then release it. But this guy, I mean, he's giving the fans the joy of being able to do it, immediate instant gratification
right, right,
until we end up making it. And for us as a company, I mean, the in order for the fans to use his attachments, I mean, they have to buy a goat gun from us. So for us, it's a win-win. So yeah, we love Raymond to death, man. Like sometimes, I mean, a lot of times, I'll buy stuff from him just so that I can use and play around with. Like I got a piece right here. This piece right here, it goes to an AUG that we don't make, and but he made it to fit the AUG like perfectly. So I got a
wow.
bunch of parts from him that I'm waiting to have some time to play around with. And not only him, we got other cats that are like 3D printing parts. Let me show you. I'll show you a little preview. For example, this one right here, like the handguard, the
Yeah, it looks good.
receiver, and the stock are 3D printed. And this one right here is an Air Force edition. You see, it has I don't know if I can get it to focus there.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it's got the Air Force logo on it.
Yeah, and then he has the teeth.
Yeah, that reminds me of the Sharps Bros weapons parts. But I know
Yeah,
the little teeth is like it's classic, man. It's been used for the longest time, especially in the Air Force.
yeah, yep. And for me, this particular one, so he gave me this. He made it for me and just sent it out of the blue, man. And it means it's like special to me because my pops was career Air Force, so I grew up on military bases, Air Force bases all over the place. So I was like, it's kind of a tribute to my pops. So it's freaking dope.
That's what's up, man.
Love
That's
it, love it.
man. Oh, I'm over here like, yeah, okay. So let's talk about the brand real quick. I'm like, sorry, this is Anthony Lewis.
Yeah. So you want me to do an introduction?
Yeah, yeah, we need. Like, wow, this is great. I don't know who this guy is or what a goat gun is, but this is great.
Okay, so my name is Anthony Lewis. I am one of the team members for Goat Guns. We have a small little team, but mighty team. But for the company, I am a director of operations. So and I run the whole wholesale division. But I am also the fan. How do I call it? I don't want to say the fan liaison, but I'm the fan that's in between the company and the other fans. So,
Customer relations.
yes, kind of. Uh, my position, the main part of my position is fan relations. Um, but it works because I am a fan. I joined the team because I was a fan. That's how I was approached. I was a super fan, showing off goat guns and mods that I were doing. And then the owner reached out to me and was like, "Hey, I need somebody like you, a fan on my team." And then I joined the team. Rest is history. So it works because when I'm doing my live streams, I'm actually geeking out on goat guns because I'm a fan, not just an employee or a team member. So the team member part of it is like secondary. But anyways, the company I work for, it's called Goat Guns. What we do is we make little miniature die-cast gun models with moving parts. These are considered collectibles, and so basically wall pieces, desk pieces, conversation starters. We also call them the ultimate fidget toy. I mean, it's the coolest fidget toy you can ever get. It has moving parts, clicky. You can load them up with little brass dummy rounds. They do everything but shoot, which is great because they're safe. You can play with them indoors and stuff like that. But yeah, they're highly addictive. I can tell you right now, you buy one and you didn't dug the first shovelful of a deep dark rabbit hole. But it's fun. These things I see grown men turn into giddy little kids all the time. I mean, it could be the hardest like Navy SEAL, freaking, you could just feel the aura. You hand the goat guns to them, and all of a sudden they're like a little kid playing with the parts and just tripping out. So we love it. It's a fun company. I mean, our motto is to have a little fun. That's our basically mission statement. Have a little fun. And it's true. And we project that or try to project that as much as we can, which is I think why our fan base is uh so cool with each other. It's like it's a community actually. I don't even want to call it a fan base. It's a community. We kind of created a whole new genre. I feel like, but yeah, tight knit, and we treat them like they're tight knit with us, like a family. But yeah, I mean in a nutshell, that's what we do. We bring smiles to people's faces. That's basically what we do in a nutshell. Long story short.
I mean, dude, there's so much that it's like you're preserving childhood memories and everything, whether it's like new people who are interested in it, or like the like you said, your father, you just got a piece that reminded of your father. It's like, to people who don't know, it's kind of like comparing action figures to like to dolls or whatever, somebody that
100%.
doesn't understand, they'll
Yep.
be like, your action doll. And the guy that's got all like the Batman and like the Spider-Man stuff will be like, no, it's an action figure.
Exactly.
So people that get it and people that understand um and can form an attachment to it, I mean, dude, it might, to the average person, it might seem like it's just a simple diecast piece, but like it it's something that can be passed down from generation to generation. Because I guarantee you, there's
100%.
there's people out there like our age that like may still have a diecast car model from whatever their father built it, or like a helicopter model or whatever. Because I don't even know if they still make anything like that. Because when I was a kid, I remember going down to the Toy Island Michaels, and um, one of my first models was a Lamborghini Diablo, and
Nice.
I purchased it there. It was like a black Diablo. It was cool. When the doors open up, did the little suicide thing, and I think even the hood and the trunk opened up. But there's people out there that have probably thousands of these models, and
Oh, 100%.
um, it's also good to see that there's something else out there that can provide joy. Because if you look at nobody loves looking at the news, but if you look at the news, there's like so much stuff going on, to the point where um the average person is like, wake up, eat, work, go home, wake up, eat, work, go home. And then on the
Yep.
off day, they're like, what do I do? And
Yep.
it might be like a bland office or something. Or like when they get home, it might be a bland environment. Because, you look at the cost of housing right now. People be lucky if they can afford at least a one bedroom for, I don't know, $1,000. And, after they get
100%.
done, it's crazy. But after they get done doing that, like, you just have a bare house.
Yeah.
So,
You need an escape. And this
right.
provides a great escape. And not to mention, not only an escape just based on the looks, but the functionality too. Because, like you have, like, for example, I used to collect Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels was just like
Oh man.
my thing.
Yeah.
And and Hot Wheels, I mean, they're really for the look. You collect them for the look because they look, so accurate to the car. maybe a car you've wanted, or a car you've had, a car your pops had, like it's for the looks and strictly for display. But Go Guns, they have moving parts. So not only is the looks of it, I mean the mechanics of a gun is just beautiful.
Yeah.
And but not only is it the look, it's the fact that it has moving parts that's just like I think is what makes it addictive, because you can actually your senses. It's taking care of not only visual but the touch.
Yeah.
So it's just like I feel like it's a game changer in my opinion. We
I,
have we get testimonies all the time. And we have veterans with PTSD that are giving us testimony saying that, these things help them out because it's an escape. But at the same time, it's fun and they could modify it. So like there's a sense of gratitude or a sense of accomplishment, when you strip the paint and then you paint it to, to look
yeah.
like whatever you want to look like. And I was doing it all the time, man. I still do it actually. I got
I
something in the
believe
garage hanging that I just painted.
well, I think eventually I'll get bold enough to try and paint it, man. I'm afraid of
You
messing
should
up, and
just do
but
it.
you're right. It's just a tactile feedback, and then like you can actually drop the mag on these things, and
Yeah.
there's like little rounds in there, like you said, and I mean all the triggers pull, and it
Yep.
even charges. So you
Dust
know,
cover flies open, has a little mini grenade in the grenade launcher.
I think I'm a little careful with these because like I don't want to lose them, but yeah, and
Yeah.
just like the details on it too, because like the dust cover, it's like it's molded really well. The texture on the grenade launcher, the magazine itself, it's like a metal Dura mag, and like ironically enough, this is actually the firearm I was considering buying for myself. But yeah, the way that bank account look right now,
Yes, exactly.
I'm happy being this close right now
Yeah.
to what I'd like to get.
In the meantime, right?
Man, who you
In the
like,
meantime,
like this is
you
fine
still,
too.
yeah, you can still scratch that itch.
True, true. Um,
Yeah.
but shoot, let's go ahead and roll to some of the questions, man.
Let's do it, man.
Cool. So, what role is gaming played in inspiring Goat Guns designs? Are there specific games or franchises that influence the miniatures?
Well, okay. So to start off, the owner, Brad, he was a gamer back in the day, and he thought about how the skins in the game, you could purchase the skins and you can kind of customize your gun, and people are paying for those skins, and it's not tangible. So he was kind of like, well, I want to make something tangible that these same fans would be into. So really, the idea of goat guns came from gaming, not military or like the tactical world or anything like that. It actually came from gaming, from those first person shooters um, out there, and it was a game changer, no brainer. Nobody else was doing it, and boom. Next thing you know, I mean, goat guns are starting to become a household name. It's crazy. But yeah, the idea came from gaming and the skins. And which is why every so often we'll do colorways and skins because of those roots of wanting to create the skins tangibly.
That's what's up, man. And it's funny because like there was one other game I remember that would kind of do something like this. You ever play World of Warcraft?
No, I've heard of it. I was already too old by the time that became a thing.
Go tell that to Mr. T, man. He had a whole commercial. Like, I'm Mr. T and I'm a night elf mohawk. um, so I played it for a little bit, right? I think I was like a hunter class years ago, and I think they started catching on, and then they realized, okay, cool, we can go with this company, and we can actually have it to where we will do drawings every so often, and you have a potential to get a copy of your actual character. Um, Sounds cool in theory, but number one, it was a drawing, and number two, it was like extremely rare to get picked because I mean it was such a large community. So
Uh,
oddly enough, every time I got picked, which was like twice, I'm sitting here like, damn, I don't have any money. And I'm like going in, modeling
oh,
my character and everything. And I'm like, yeah, that'd be cool, but I'm broke. I'm a broke college student. I mean, what can a broke college student do? I'll be lucky if I can afford like the Title House combo at Waffle House. You know,
yeah,
the
yeah. Plus,
waffles, hash
it's
browns.
not a necessity. It's a
Right.
want, not a need. Yeah, so that makes total sense.
Yeah, I mean, and don't get me wrong, there's been times I've eaten ramen noodles and drank water for like whatever I wanted, but
Yep. Hey,
that was not
that's,
the time, bro.
hey, that's called paying your dues.
Man, I'm telling you. But um, one model, actually, there's a couple of models I would love to see as far as go guns. Like I would love to see a G36.
Oh, dude.
And
Yeah, that's on it. I can neither confirm nor deny that that's on our list. It has
and
such a unique look. I mean, it has to be done.
yeah, I mean, or at the very least, like a SL8, because that's like the American civilian version of, or the civilian version of the G36. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
Dude, it's
that'd
got
be
to be the G36. It's got to be the real deal Holyfield,
look.
man.
I'm telling you, bro, I get it. I agree with that. And like, would it be possible to do like kind of sci-fi guns from like movies? Like, say for example, um, because they're about to have a series come out on Hulu or FX. So the iconic uh rifle from Alien.
Yes, the pulse rifle.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
if
Yes.
y'all did that, I mean, think about it. You can have like the base model, and then you can have like the model where there's like kind of like an acid splash on it or something. It'd be like a limited edition.
Yes.
Dude,
Yes.
actually, let me know. I'm gonna sell my ideas to you. So we keep it hush hush.
It's gonna be sick. Dude. All right, I can tell you right now, the thought of movie guns and sci-fi guns, it's like it's at top of mind within the company. So really, the roadblock is licensing.
Yeah.
So we're actively going after licensing for that kind of stuff. Like we're trying to get Disney so that we can do a Han Solo blaster,
Oh,
Stormtrooper
dude. That,
blasters, like stuff like that. The Alien Pulse Rifle. I mean, I can only imagine if we did that and it had that digital counter on the side. Uh,
oh,
it'd
ooh.
be done deal. It would be a done deal. And the cool thing about those is some customers are intimidated by the look of our guns because, guns look intimidating. But a sci-fi gun or like a space blaster, I mean, it doesn't look intimidating. So people who aren't into guns would still buy those because
True.
because they're movie guns. Like somebody who's just a movie buff would buy an alien pulse rifle, even if they're not into guns itself, just because
True.
it's a pulse rifle. So yeah, we're definitely looking into getting into that side of things. Not to mention not just that, but like game models or guns from video games too, because there's a lot of unique guns in video games that we haven't made, but we need to because gamers, again, even if they're not into guns, they would totally put a gun from their favorite game, Halo or whatever,
Yep.
in their what do you call that? The tower, their computer, because you know how they have the clear
Yeah, and customize it. Oh, that's a good
and
idea.
just stick it in there. I mean, it's like it's a no-brainer. So the world out there, like our reach, it's crazy because I mean, anywhere from vets to gamers, young and old. So, I mean, and movie buffs and like so it's so out there that we're kind of lucky in the sense that like that stuff is still to come. And right now we're that Second Amendment community is just loving our stuff. But we still have that other avenue that hasn't even hit yet. So like once that hits, it's like our wings are gonna get bigger and bigger, and it's just like I don't know, even like licensed stuff, just like sports. For example, like if we did like a NFL line of colorways, I mean, I can only imagine a
Oh,
Raiders fan buying a black and silver
yeah.
M4. I mean, like it's a no-brainer. So we haven't
It,
even
it,
got into that yet.
it will work because I mean you've got what is it, WWE? They're making like customized sports belts for sports teams. So it's like you have a
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys belt. It's got the silver and blue. And I don't mean to offend Cowboys fans. We're non-Cowboys fans. I was born and raised in Texas. That's the first team that popped in my head. So you got to put, but they're making like the custom belt. It's like blue leather. It's got silver plating, and then the side plates, which is cool. They're doing this with the belts now. They can take out the side plates, and whoever wins, they put their name on there. But since it's a
See?
Cowboys themed belt, they've got like 2 stars there, so it's definitely no
Yeah.
brainer. And
The
I
belt has nothing to do with football.
right,
But it's fans, if you're a fan of something, you will buy anything or you will want anything that has that name on it on your desk or like or collecting. You know what I mean? Like a Hot Wheels with the Cowboys on it. I mean, a Cowboy
yeah,
fan would totally eat that up. Coffee mugs. It could be a freaking anything. It literally anything. Like they have the barbecue utensils sets that
yeah,
it has nothing to do with the team, but when you're a fan of something, you're a fan. So it's the possibilities are endless. I mean, there's so much, it's like I did a custom. I don't know if you saw it in the Addicts group, but the Ryobi one.
yeah. I did.
Yeah. So I was in the garage and I'm looking at all my Ryobi tools and I'm like, that would look dope on a goat gun. So I did one and it was just like it came out great and people, nobody's like, "Oh, why would you, what's the tools got to do?" No. Because either way it looked cool, it was recognizable, just like that John Deere themed goat gun we just came out with.
Yep, I
Sold out
saw
like
that.
that, by the way.
Yeah,
And again, it's like because it's recognizable. So I mean that whole avenue, like it's a whole nother world. Like we got the military looking realism, and then the whole themed guns. I'll show you something that I did way back. Check this out. So that is a Red Tails. Oop, there it is. That is a Red
oh, I
Tails
see.
themed.
Oh, that is cool.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I
Mm,
had to give a shout out to the Tuskegee Airmen
right.
and do a Red Tails themed goat gun. And that's like, it's like simple to do. It's not, it doesn't take any crazy skills to do, but just the fact that it's a themed goat gun, I mean, it makes it fun. So it's
Yeah.
not all about the military, realism looking guns, which that's very important too.
True.
But that other side, we gotta try to make it fun too, and the fans love it. Again, circling back to the sci-fi type of guns. I mean, it's a whole nother avenue, and there is a fan base for it. Even the current fan base we have, it fits into that fan base. So
Yeah. And I guarantee you, there's like you said, there's so many to choose from, and I never thought of the licensing because that's a good point. Because like I could easily see, especially since Disney's basically walking around like Thanos, they've got everything, man. Especially the
yeah,
Alien franchise now.
yep,
So I could see how it would be kind of hard to get that gun. You might have an easier time going after like Ubisoft, like with the
oh yeah,
Division or the Division, because they've got some really cool unique guns in there.
yep.
Uh, and like right now, Cyberpunk 2077, um, they got some iconic guns from there that are just freaking trippy, man. I mean, but like you said, the possibilities are endless. I mean, you just
Endless.
do.
Endless. Not to
Uh,
mention all the different gun models out there, like Uzi, freaking lever actions,
Man, if y'all start
revolvers. Like there's so many.
uh,
Mac
I,
10. You know what I mean?
dude, I don't know why, but I'm wondering if anybody's ever done like a Bucky's themed goat gun.
Oh, dude, hey, man, you know what? Your mindset is very aligned with ours. But yeah, I actually spoke with Bucky's, so that conversation is still open. But I did speak with Bucky's and our graphic designer. Our graphic designer, he's freaking awesome, man. He like when you see these limited edition colorways on our website, they're all designed by awesome graphic designer, and I was at Bucky's, and I was I asked for one of the managers, and I kind of showed her pictures of what we do, and I was like, it'd be cool to have a red and yellow Bucky's rifle with the what is it, a beaver?
Yeah, it's a
With the
beaver.
Bucky's, yeah, on the buttstock or something. And I had reached out to our graphic designer. He immediately did a mock-up and sent it to me while I was still in the store. Show the manager, she was
That's a
all
stuff.
over it. So we reached out to corporate, and we're just waiting to see what happens. But yeah, dude, a Bucky's theme one would be so cool because the colorway is just so iconic. And then that
Right,
logo they have, I mean,
right.
people, and those who know, they know what Bucky's is. There's some
And
that don't know, but it's still for Bucky's. It's almost like another marketing avenue.
true.
So yeah, it'd
I
be
mean,
cool.
and the tagline is real. It's real simple, man. You just say you get Bucky's logo, and maybe on the barrel you just make it say Eager Beaver or something. I mean,
Boom.
it writes itself.
Yeah.
Say it's somebody for
Yeah.
these guys. uh, so, do you game? And if so, which titles have helped you shape your idea of what a badass mini should look like and feel like?
So okay, so I don't game now. I gamed way back in the day, and I really stopped at the Nintendo 64. That's how far back I go. But
Oh,
I played 007 GoldenEye. That was probably one of my favorite games, and and GoldenEye is almost one of the pioneers of
yes.
first-person shooter games. But yeah, so we did. It does shape our ideas to make badass guns. For example, just speaking of GoldenEye, we made the RCP-90, which
Yeah.
is yeah, you know what I mean? It's the P90 that was in the game had the wood stock, and we did a limited edition run of it. And I can show you. Matter of fact, I have one right here. Our graphic designer again, freaking awesome. And what he ended up doing was this is a limited edition RCP-90 with the look of the wood stock and that white mag, but he
Yeah.
made the box look like the Nintendo
Oh.
cartridge with the, you know what I mean? So I mean, he did a great job with it. It's just awesome. But yeah, stuff like that, we'll do, and it's all in the name of fun. It's just we just like to have fun, and we like to see the fans have fun most of all. But yeah, as far as video games, that's where I kind of ended with GoldenEye. And it was just one of my dreams come true from a game that I played, even though I'm old school and stopped playing. I mean, still came to fruition. So yeah,
That's awesome. God, yeah, yeah. Praise that graphic designer, man. Because I
yes.
felt I need to. Oh God, I got to save money for these guys.
Right.
So, um, I think you answered this a while ago, but Go Guns has this gritty Call of Duty meets GI Joe vibe. Was that intentional, or was it something that grew naturally with fan interest?
I gotta say it I mean, it grew half and half, but for the
Mm,
most part it grew naturally. As we added licenses and stuff, like we started making the models more intricate and more realistic, because I mean we kind of had to, because the licensor has to approve the model before we can sell it.
right.
So we started adding that realism to them, and they're just becoming more and more badass because they just look so real. And periodically, or as we grow, we're adding new features to them too. So, you can, like, we have the older ones like the AR
Mm,
where you can pull the trigger and stuff like that. It has moving parts, but it doesn't have this, like, for example, the shell ejecting feature, because it was, early in the game, and we were still trying to get to know, how to get the models going. And then as we got, started getting bigger and bigger and getting licenses and stuff, then we started kind of seeing the mechanics of the inside and working with that. And now, man, like those models that are getting ready to come out, whew. That's all I can say on another level.
I can't even wait to see them, man. Uh,
Yeah.
so what's the process from idea to the production for a goat gun model, and where do the earliest design sparks usually come from?
Typically they come from the fans. I mean, the fans are asking for, all kinds of different models, and we take what the fans are asking for, and we kind of dial down or prioritize the ones that are most popular. Like the AR, yeah, the Scar, the P90, the ones that are most popular. But also, it's a matter of what the companies are asking for too. So the licensor. So for example, Barrett, obviously we had to do the 50 cal. That's like one of
Right.
the most iconic guns out there. But they also wanted us to do the Mark 22, which is what the Marines are currently carrying as far as their sniper. So, in general, we might not have done that one just because it's one of those if you know type of deals.
Mhm.
But because we did it, I mean, the GIs were like, "Oh, holy crap, that's a Mark 22 bolt action." You know what I mean? Shell ejecting, folding stock. It was just like it was a win-win. But yeah, for the most part, I mean, mostly it's the fans, and internally we'll have brainstorming sessions and kind of try to figure out, okay, which ones do we want to do next. But yeah, our to-do list, I mean, it's outrageously long. But and the hard part for me when I'm doing live streams is holding my tongue, because the fans will ask for a certain model, and I'm like, I know it's in development right now. And I know like generally when it's coming out, and I have to hold my tongue. I can't say nothing about it. And it's just like I typically I'm like, yeah, it'd be so cool to have that model, and they have no idea it's already being made. It's getting ready to come out or something like that. But yeah. As far as the process goes, okay, it's a pretty extensive process. It typically takes about 2 years for a product to go from idea to product in hand. Um, First thing we do is we pick the model. Which one are we gonna do? Depends on licensing. We might, if we acquire a new license, typically we might bump that one up to the top. For example, car firearms. We acquired licensing with car firearms, and obviously we gotta bump that Desert Eagle up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So we picked a model, and then once we pick the model, we'll get the step files, the 3D files, and we'll try to find 3D files that are suitable and have enough detail to where we can actually create a model from moving parts and all that. And sometimes the files that companies send to video games, sometimes those actually will be good enough for us to use. We can create something tangible from those video game files. Um, and then, like we'll go from there. And then our awesome engineering team, I mean, these guys are like top notch. And I mean, you could tell by the detail in the models,
Yeah.
top notch. And they take that 3D file, and they'll create a digital file where the moving parts are going to be suitable for a miniature, because it's not a matter of just taking the file, typing in 33 and 33.33%,
Mhm.
and then that shrunken down file is going to become a working model. It doesn't work that way, because some of those parts will shrink down to too small,
Yeah.
or they'll be too thin or something like that. So the engineers have to figure out after shrinking down and making the parts durable to where it can be moving and not break immediately. uh, that's probably the hardest part of the process, because it's again, you have to kind of figure out, and they're really really good. It's like sometimes I mean, I gotta say, every time we come out with a new model, we're just amazed. um and then once they're done figuring that piece out, what they'll do is they'll 3D print all the parts, put them together to make sure the parts do move in the way that they're supposed to, and then they'll make adjustments, and then trial and error, and go from there. Once that's done, then they'll make a handmade prototype. They'll make a few handmade prototypes, and they'll send them over to us. If the model is licensed, we'll send that prototype over to the licensor. Say, for instance, FN.
Yeah.
Once we got the SCAR, we'll send a copy of that SCAR to FN. In the meantime, we're messing around with it, trying to find weak points, and then giving feedback to the factory about that. At the same time, the licensor is going over it and making sure that everything is to their spec. So then once we get approval and make all the changes that need to be made, then we start designing the packaging. Well, our awesome graphics designer will start designing the packaging, and then he'll work with the team, and we'll figure out, okay, what's going to look good, and then at the same time the molds are being tested, because they can make a mold, make a model, and it might not work for mass production. So they might be able to make one or two, and then maybe the third one is just, it just isn't working for mass production. So they'll be testing the molds, and a lot of times that takes a pretty good while. Like, we could have an approved prototype and not get the actual product for sale for another 6 months or so, because that prototype was handmade. So then once they get everything tested and everything working, goes into mass production, and then the next step, happy fans. So so in a nutshell, that's the process that we go through. And again, it typically takes about 2 years for that process to finish, and then we have a product in hand, and then can start actually playing with. Speaking of prototypes, that's another hard one for me personally, because I have prototypes in my hands that I can't talk to the fans about, but I'm geeking out over these prototypes. So dope, and I just want to tell somebody about it, and I can't. So it's crazy. I literally have a crazy prototype in this case right now that the fans don't even know that we're making, and
Why you
it's
gonna do that?
just, I know, man. It's like, and I can't tell them, I can't
We was
show it.
cool until you did that. It's like you literally just said, in this box, I've got something that's really cool. I'm gonna show it to you whenever it's available. Like, man, interviews over.
Right? Yeah, so it's like, that's the hard part, man. It's I'll get these in my hands, and I have to geek out by myself until it comes out.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Hey Google, goatgunleaks.com.
It's on WikiLeaks. Yeah, I imagine.
It's a legitimate website. It's just for
I love this thing. She's like, it does not exist.
Coming soon, maybe.
But I mean, that sounds like a really extensive process, like 2 years
Yeah,
to make
yeah,
a miniature.
yeah.
It's almost like but I can appreciate that though, because it reminds me of when they used to make video games back then compared to now. Because like everybody remembers Halo 2. The first
Yes.
Halo was epic. Halo 2, they're like, okay, it's in the process. And then everybody's over here like, yeah, boy, yeah. All of a sudden, they're like, we got to push it back a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And then everybody's like, oh, that sucks. But then when you thought about it, it just gives them more time to cook. So if I'm
Exactly.
even ready for this game to come out and they're spending more time to make it better, do what you got to do. I mean, I can't even get mad at that unless it's like Duke Nukem, because they completely screwed that one up. You stop gaming at a good time. We're not going to talk about that horrible.
Yeah. It's it was a golden era.
Yeah, I mean, dude, we had Duke 3D back then, and like even seeing some of those games, some of those guns would be cool, but they
Yeah.
messed it up when they tried to come back around like the Xbox, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4 era. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Like GoldenEye, you can't, like, I'm glad they haven't come back with GoldenEye again, because it's just, It's a
Well,
classic. I mean,
uh,
even the way that it looked, the the lo-fi
yeah. So
sharp angles, you know what I mean, on the on the faces. So
I'm
even
sorry.
that,
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
even that is like iconic in my opinion.
Oh, nobody told you.
Oh, they're coming out with a new one?
They did
They
a long,
did?
long time ago.
Really? What were the
Yeah.
graphics like?
I mean, so it was like updated graphics for oh god, what system was it? I think it was like either the three or the four, and they put Daniel Craig in there as James Bond. So like they literally redid the first mission, but I don't know if they redid the entire levels. So
I need to check it out. I need to check that out now.
uh, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna look it up for you and see if I can
If it's the
find.
same gameplay, yeah.
Well, it doesn't have that classic blocky feel because I mean everybody loved that one, man. Like turning your
Yeah.
character into like pencil mode and then like big head mode. I mean that's
Yeah.
classic. You know?
The paintball mode.
God, a childhood, man.
Yeah. Bring back memories, man.
Um, so I know some of the parts have real wood, man. Like you said, the P90 has got the real wood. It looks like the RPG has got real wood on
The
it
R-
too.
the
Um,
RPG. Yeah.
how did that design get um how did the brainstorming for that happen? And like, was it personal to the person that came up with it, or was it just like, like we got to do it? Like it just seemed like it was natural.
Yeah. Okay. So there's kind of a story behind it. So the RPG, it came about because back when I was before I joined the team, I had a little YouTube channel called Desert Bugout, and I was just kind of messing around with these miniature guns, and I was kind of like I was making little mods and showing people how to do the mod and stuff like that. And while I was doing that, I had another YouTuber. He's dope too, Gunning Designs. He's the one who does the high quality custom paint jobs for Go guns, and he sells them. Anyways, like he did this Bruce Lee one, he did the zombie killer. I don't know if you can see that, but
Oh, that's
and he Dura coats. Here, I'll show you a little
dude,
like
that is sick.
yeah, it's got the blood splatter. So he Duracoats them, and so they're not just rattle can spray paint. Anyways, high quality. So he had a YouTube channel, and he had hit me up, and he was asking if I would be down to do a video interview for his channel. And at the time, on my channel, I was just showing my hands. That's it. I wasn't showing my face, and I was getting ready to tell him no, because of the whole anxiety of being on camera and stuff. And before I got a chance to tell him no, he said, "I'm gonna try to get the owner of Goat Guns on too." And I was like, "Oh, I cannot. There's no way. There was no way in hell I was gonna pass that opportunity up." So I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." So we set it all up and everything, and we did the video interview with the owner of Go Guns, and I was like blown away because he showed me a freaking prototype. It was a prototype of the MCX Rattler before it came, months before it came out, and
Nice.
blew me away because it had the shell eject and all that. And anyway, so we talked. I was so nervous. I remember I didn't really say anything unless I was asked the question, and then I answered the question, and that was that, because I was so nervous. But anyways, so we did the interview and the video, and right after the video, I get a DM in my Instagram from Brad, the owner of Go Guns, asking what am I doing as far as work or school. And this was during COVID. I mean, everything was locked down.
Oh
And so I
god.
was like, I'm not actually I'm COVID retired, I told him. And he was like, "Man, I need somebody on my team that's a fan." And I was like, "Say less." So one thing led to another, and then during that call, oh, let me back up a little bit. During the interview, we were getting ready to sign off, and I kind of like this was one of the times where I actually said something where it wasn't a question that was asked of me, and I said, "Hey, Brad, uh, I got one request," and he was like, "Yeah, well, let me have it." And I said, "Can you do an RPG?" And he initially said no because he said customs doesn't like the word grenade. And so
Um,
it made sense. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, cool. You know, it was worth a try. Anyway, so fast forward, joined the team, and probably like, I don't know, maybe not even a month later, Brad tells me, he's like, you know what? We're gonna do the RPG. And I'm like, what? So then that becomes the very first goat gun that I had a hand in the development. So I asked for the gun. You know, then it started to go in motion, and then I was the one that got to give feedback, talk about what I want, what features I wanted on the goat gun, and you know, prototype came to me, and I would find the weak points, let them know. So I had full involvement in the development of the RPG. So
nice.
then everything goes through the process, and blew me away because they decided to do real wood, and then it came time to create the packaging and all that stuff, and we do a sticker, and freaking Brad tells me, he goes, "We're gonna name it after you, and we're gonna call it Bugout." And I was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like it made my hair stand up. I couldn't believe it because you know here I am. I'm a super fan of goat guns. Just joined a team, and all of a sudden there's a goat gun with my call sign on it, and it's gonna be called Bugout. And so that's kind of where that came from. And it was, like it is very personal to me. I have the first one ever made right here on my desk.
Nice.
And it's just, it just means a lot to me because the process and everything leading into how this thing got developed. So yeah, my number one favorite goat gun of all time, Bug Out. I know I'm biased, but it is because it's the only one that technically
Got to be.
fires, or like people are always asking, hey, do they shoot? No, they don't shoot, but the RPG launches.
It's all about the wording. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
And,
Yep,
and you're
exactly.
and you're right, because like customs is kind of weird, and not just like here, but like other countries. They're kind of weird about
Oh,
the
big
word
time.
grenade. Because like there's this cologne brand called Tactician Fragrances. Know the owner, he's a really cool dude, Chris McKenna. Also over Tardigrade Great Industries, cool stuff, right? But the cologne bottles are in the shape of like a muzzle brake. The other one is in the shape of like a silencer, and then there's the one that is in the shape of like a flashbang grenade.
Mhm.
So all the other, and they smell great too, man. I mean, my girlfriend,
I gotta look into it.
but he can ship all of them else like anywhere except for the grenade. Even though it's a
That's weird.
flashbang, it's just like he can't ship it out of America. Oh, because he actually uses uh the spoon from a grenade that was already thrown. So like you got to pull the pin, and the spoon flies off, and then you throw the grenade and the spoon just
Eh,
goes wherever. He
Yeah.
actually gets the used spoons and puts them on the bottle themselves.
Oh, that's dope.
That's why he couldn't ship them outside of the United States, because they're looking at it like, oh, you're shipping a weapon. Like, yeah, it's a weapon when you're trying to pick up ladies. But
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Tractor beam.
don't cancel
Oh,
me, internet. I'm just calling it what it
yeah. Facts. That's funny, man. No, that's cool. That's cool. But yeah, you're right. The customs is one of our struggles as far as selling goat guns overseas. It is customs.
is.
Um, like I won't name the countries that give us the most trouble, but I'll tell you right now, some of them, I don't know why, but airsoft rifles, no problem, can get through, but goat guns can't. And I'm like,
Yeah,
these are one
it's
third scale. Airsoft rifles are 1-to-1 and have projectiles. So
yeah,
I don't know, but optimistically speaking, I think it's just a matter of time, and it'll get to a point where these customs will be like, oh, okay, yeah, we get it. Once they see us enough, so
yeah.
or they
Um,
become fans. The
true,
agent.
true, true. I really hope that works out, because I know. So we'll just say like there's I'm not gonna specifically pinpoint it, but I do know there is a large Asian market that is heavily into airsoft. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Ironically enough, because of their firearm rules, I kind of what I want to do is I want to find the gun shops out there, and I would like to interview some of the owners of those gun shops.
Mm-hmm.
But anytime I do a Google search on them, like you said, the main thing that pops up is airsoft. And the few that I do find, it's like I send an email, and I don't know if it's like because of the language barrier or what, but the email gets sent out, and then I don't know if they look at it or if it's even considered or if the place is even still functional. So there's no response back. So it's kind of like, you want to do something, but you're not really getting any feedback or any return on the other side. And then, like I said, it makes it harder because you've got customs or you've got rules because of how the gun laws are set up or whatever. So
Yep.
it
Yeah.
kind of sucks, man. So
Yeah. It's it's the gun, the whole firearms thing, because sometimes it could be polarizing or whatever.
mhm.
But it's a delicate dance when it comes to dealing with even our own custom, like TSA, for example.
Yeah,
It's a delicate dance, but once we figure out that dance, it's gonna be on like Donkey Kong. But it is what it is. We got this.
yeah,
What we're trying to do as far as overseas is get with distributors to where we
right.
send to them to a location here in the States, then they deal with the whole customs and getting through t you know, tariffs and VAT and stuff like that. And then they deal with selling to stores overseas. But, it's in due time. In due time.
Yeah, true, true.
We got a couple that we're actually in talks with as we speak.
Go gunleaks.com, please. No, dude, I
Yep.
can't wait. I mean, and it's amazing how how quick everything's taken off because
Yeah.
I like I said, we all met in the NRA convention that's going on in Atlanta, and I was like, okay, cool, goat guns. And then it's like I log onto the website or I log on to yeah, I went to the website, I joined the Facebook group, and it's just like like
Yeah.
somebody attached the company to that RPG and they just launched it, and it's just like,
Dude, seriously. I mean, since then, since I met you, like there's been a lot that's happened just since then. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, we love it though. I mean, we're like, bring it on. Come on, let's go.
yeah, I mean, you got to go, you got to stick with it, man.
Oh yeah.
I really wish y'all could have made GunCon, man, because, well, okay, there's pros
Yeah.
and cons to it. If you guys would have been able to come to the range day, that would have probably been the best time to have like made some deals or some sales or like get more people interested. Because like it was out in the open, they had like a little tent, uh I think what was the company? First Form was the one that was sponsoring it. And they might have been able to do like I'll see if I can get you the information though, now that I think about it. But nonetheless, they like to combine like energy drinks and then like snacks and then like models all underneath the same tent. Dude,
It would have been
that
game.
would have
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. Especially for a customer who just got through shooting, they're gonna want something to take home with them. And I can only imagine, like, yeah.
was it? I think it was Optics Planet actually had an MCX out there. That was the first time I ever
Oh,
shot.
nice.
Yeah. Oh, it would have been perfect. But hey, you know what? Greatness comes at its own rate. So
Hey, hey,
there's
yeah,
always that too.
exactly. In due time. Yep,
Yeah,
in due
true, man.
time. Because we're
Always
still
that.
new to getting out doing these like conventions and stuff. We're relatively new at it. It only started like I don't know, maybe when I first joined, it was pretty much besides a shot show. This was pretty much. I went to a military surplus convention, and
Mhm.
that was basically the second convention the company had done. And then it was still kind of slow going the next year, and then this year when we pretty much had a meeting and we were like, you know what, we got to get out there. and that has been the game changer.
Mhm.
Getting out there, we've made so many connections, and I always say more than the sales, the networking and the connections you make are more important. We've gotten so much more accomplishments just based off the networking than we have selling and acquiring new dealers and stuff like that. It's like the networking is gold.
Yeah, yeah, easily. Because like, the matter of fact, there's a convention coming up for Guns of America. I think it's gonna be.
Oh yeah, we'll be there.
Dang.
GOA, Knoxville,
Yeah, yeah. See,
dude.
I got to work that day. Like, and plus, I'm like, because I've done so many conventions this year, and this is my first year going to actual conventions, and this is another reason why I'm like starting to pick up my business and everything as far as my
Heck
podcast.
yeah.
But like, first one was SHOT Show, and that one just like I was like, I got to keep going. So I did SHOT Show, NRA, and the most recent one was GunCon,
Gun
and
con.
they're great, but as far as like trying to recover from all that, because I had to use my vacation time to do this, and
Uh-huh.
I think I still got a like 1 week of vacation left, but I'm tapped out as far as conventions this year, unless it's like
Yeah.
something that's like
Yep.
really really good, because like they don't tell you that it cost a lot to like actually go out
Yes.
there and do it, because SHOT Show alone, I mean Vegas,
Yep.
um I ended up going and I had a Airbnb seemed like the cheapest thing to do, man. Because I mean, if you get in a hotel on the Vegas Strip, good God, you might as well go to the casino first to get some money or
Oh,
lose some
especially during
money.
SHOT Show.
Oh God, man!
It's
And it wasn't a
outrageous.
SHOT Show, man. They had like SHOT Show going on, and there's like some type of construction convention or something like for
Yep. It sure
concrete or
was.
whatever. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it seems like there's always something going on. So I had to buy the Airbnb, and I think for like 3 or 4 days, that was about like maybe 300, almost $400. Then there's the Ubers, because thankfully I was right up the street. I was like 15 minutes by car. So, but Ubers add up after a while. Then you gotta
Mm-hmm.
buy your own food, and you do that. Thankfully for NRA, I was Atlanta based, so I could drive there, but I still had to pay for parking and I had to pay for the gas. Um,
Uh-huh.
but nonetheless, it all adds up to the point where it's like
Oh,
after GunCon was done, I'm like, yeah, I'm finished. I can't do anything
yep.
else for a while.
Yeah. I mean, it costs, especially the tickets too. The ticket to get in.
Yeah, yeah.
The-
Thankfully, I was invited. Tardigrade Industries, man, they invited
oh,
me.
heck yeah.
But if it wasn't for that, man, I mean,
Seven
we
hundred bucks,
gotta be.
dude.
Whew, you
Yeah.
said seven?
$700 to attend. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yep.
Is that like just for a vendor, or is it just like in
Well, so
general?
we went, okay, when we, not this past one, but the one before, we had gone on our own and we signed up as a non-exhibiting vendor. And it
Mm,
was $700 per person. And it was two of us that went. Yeah. Luckily, this last time we were invited by a industry partner and, they covered the cost. But yeah, $700 per person was what we paid to get in. It's crazy. I mean, to have a booth is like way more outrageous than that.
it depends on the size of the booth too, because like
Yeah. Yep.
they had like the lower level, then they had
Uh-huh.
like upper levels, and the lower levels, you had people that were kind of like in quote unquote normal size boots or whatever,
Uh-huh.
beginning
Yep.
companies or companies that just were trying to get there.
Yep.
Um, then the upper levels, like the booths started getting bigger because
Yep.
I remember going to Otis Technology, which they're a great company. They make really great gun cleaning products. Um, but I went to Otis Technology, and then I went to Canic, and yeah, obviously they could afford to do a little bit more because they've been in the game for a minute. But then when
Uh-huh.
I think it was the Caesars Forum or whatever, whenever you had to cross the bridge to get there, um, that's when it just got ridiculous because it's almost like we're talking yardage here. Not
Yeah.
like not like a little lemonade stand setup, but I mean like like Ruger, for example.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
going to a car show. And if they could have put a car like in the center of the booth, so like say I don't know, like Maserati decided to do a car show, right? And they came and they set up their booth around their one car. You
Yeah.
know, that's basically how big some of the bigger companies were as far as
Yep.
their space goes. It was like Ruger, Walter, um, Springfield,
Sig.
Sig, HK. I mean, dude,
Yeah. Some of
can
these,
only
I mean, some of
imagine.
them had like two-story. They had like an upstairs.
Yes,
It's crazy.
that's money though. Like, what the
Money.
hell?
Yeah. Yeah, money. Yeah, like Keltec at NRA, their booth was outrageous.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's
that's
goals,
like,
man. That's where we want to be at some point.
dude, I'm doing all this financing it myself. I'm like, yep, maybe one day.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know what? It'll happen, man. Consistency is the key. So like you keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, and after a while it'll grow. And next thing you know, you'll be looking at your old videos and cringing. You'll be like, oh man, I was doing that when I was inexperienced. I didn't have, you know what I mean? But that's how that's how I am when I when I'm watching old videos. I'm like, dang, and I thought I knew what I was doing at the time. So I mean, even now, I know. Moving forward, I'm gonna look back at these live streams I do, and I'm gonna be like, geez, man. But that's what it's all about. It's all about growing. But the key is just do it. Just do it and just
Yeah,
keep doing it. Just pumping out consistently. And that's what the algorithm likes. Consistency.
yeah,
Regardless of like uh what it's kind of sad because like seems like consistency is more important than content, but as you get better and better and better, the content gets better and better and better. So
yeah.
like regardless of what the content is going to be at the beginning, you just got to keep pumping them out, keep pumping them out.
Yeah, and that's what I'm working on. Because I mean, ever since going to Shot Show this year, man, it's like I've seen the end goal, and it's like that's what I'm trying to do is pumping it out. And
Yep.
the only downside is like this was the year that I decided to move to video, so it's like I needed video editing equipment, and the old
Yes.
Macintosh I had, it was like a Mac Mini from 2018 or something. So, this year I'm like, okay, cool. Let me see if I can use Final Cut Pro. And it's like, you need to update the operating system. Oh, wait a minute. You got vacuum tubes in this sucker. Yeah, you need a new computer. So
Yeah.
had to get a new computer. Uh, when I think I told you I went to Thailand like after NRA. So the downside of
Yes.
that is went to Thailand. My phone started overheating. Like literally, you could put hibachi on this sucker because it was getting that hot, and you could cook it. Uh,
Uh
so had to get a new phone. Um, all in all, it was like it was kind of forced upgrades as well as like necessary upgrades. It's like I can gripe about it, but at the end of the day, it's kind of helped me out because
investments. It's
yeah,
investment.
but yeah, and I'm
Because
hoping I can do a tax
yeah.
write-off.
Oh yeah, you for sure will be able to. Yep. And it's again, it's tools. It's tools that you need to build your, you know, house or empire or what, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
true.
I mean, all these tools that you get, as long as you're using them, because there's a lot of people that have like these, they'll go and buy the expensive tools and then it'll just sit. Like they'll get the expensive cameras and all that other stuff, all this lighting and stuff, and it'll just sit. And because they don't know where to start, and because they don't know where to start, they just don't start, and then it just goes from there. But end up buying all the equipment, thinking that the equipment is going to make you start, but you're doing it right because even without the equipment, you're still doing it. So, and eventually, that just like kind of God forced your hand into getting better equipment to fulfill your purpose. I mean, it was like you had no choice in the matter.
Yeah, especially with that phone, man, because like, oof, that thing was heating up. I could have made breakfast on it. If I wanted an omelet, I
Jeez.
could use that phone. I've never had a phone get that hot on me before, and it wasn't like it was enclosed or anything. It was just like out in the open. Started using the phone, and it just, yeah.
You got lucky it didn't burn up on you.
I'm telling you, man, shoot.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it did warm up that Pop Tart pretty well. I ain't gonna complain about that. No. Um,
Yeah.
so was there ever a design element or feature that you tried to champion that never made it to production or final call?
Let me think. You know, not not yet. No, not yet. I mean, these engineers are so good that like, I mean, pretty much everything we ask for, they're able to do. Um,
Hey,
I'll give you an example. There was so I had asked for the ability for the trigger to click once you chamber. So, for example, like the MCX or the SCAR, you'll
yep,
chamber it, the trigger will move, but and then you pull it again at eject, but the trigger, the satisfying click just wasn't there yet. So I
mm,
asked for that feature to be added to new models, and it took a little while. There was a couple of models that came out that didn't have it after it was asked for, but I think that was just the engineers trying to get it right.
gotcha.
And then like now it's like our upcoming models, it's finally happening. So we have a STG 44 that's getting ready to come out. It's going to come out later this year. That has the function like you pull it and you can click, pull it, click. It's just so satisfying. We've had it on the pistols. So the 1911 had it, and when we came out with the M17, it has it. But we didn't have it for the rifles, and that's where I really wanted it. And now it's happening. I mean that STG, the skeletonized AR that we're coming out with later this year, that one has it too. So I'm imagining moving forward, the new models are gonna have that too. So I mean, we went from no shell ejecting, they added shell ejecting. Upcoming models are having the shell ejecting. Now we're adding the clicky trigger. Upcoming models are gonna have shell ejecting and a clicky trigger. So like, who knows after that what the new feature is gonna be that we add? I don't know. Laser? I don't know.
Hey, you throw it out there. Come on,
Yeah.
Ray.
So.
We need it, Ray. We need
Yeah,
it.
you know what I mean? So yeah, our engineers, I mean, big props to our engineers. I mean, they've really made it to where, I couldn't really answer that question, where it was like there really isn't any design element that we haven't gotten because they're so good. So good.
Man. So, Goat Gun fans, wild, crazy, creative
Yeah.
bunch.
Yeah.
Was there ever a, memorable customization or fan creation that you seen so far that just made you go, "Wow"?
Oh man. That's a very hard question to answer because there's so many. I mean, these guys, they're just they're just so good and creative, and like you could tell these some of these guys are number one, very artistic. Number two, gotta be engineers because it's just they're just coming up with stuff that you couldn't even imagine that you can do, especially on a small scale. I mean, I'll show you an example. Um, I mean, our fans are like I was showing you earlier, they're 3D printing parts. 3D printing parts, doing custom paint jobs, and again that freaking
That
zombie
zombie.
killer is outrageously cool. And then they're actually fabricating parts.
Wow.
This started off as a goat gun, and they fabricated the parts, welded and all of that to create like a whole new gun. This is like a whole new bullpup. So I mean, the fan base is just it's just crazy, and there's not really anything that I can like pinpoint that just single-handedly blew me away because everything they do blows me away. So it's pretty crazy. And then you got Raymond who's 3D printing the attachments. It's just I can't single one out. I mean, there's just so many. It's crazy.
Fair enough, man. I mean, God, that bullpup looked like it started out as an AR and then
Yeah, yeah. And then it's got like it's got some AK. I think I want to say
yeah, that does look
this
like an
part right here
AK.
came from the AK because that's a dust cover. And then he took the AR grip, but all this right here, I mean, that was fabricated. Like that's fabricated. There's none of that came from a goat gun.
Right. He might
And
have
then he
taken the
put,
barrel and shortened it and then used the rest of the barrel for that.
yeah, and then you can see that's the
You
suppressor
know
that
what?
comes with the AR, and he chopped it.
That end part looks like and it's funny it's funny because I'm like behind on stuff. I've been trying to do reviews and everything, but the end part kind of reminds me of this right here. So this is like it's called the scythe.
Yes.
You can take this and apply it to your AR and turn it from like your traditional AR to like a bullpup. And that's kind of what
No.
that reminded me of because when I saw that butt pad, that's exactly the first thing that came to mind. So I don't know if he had the idea before that, or maybe he came up with that from seeing that. But I don't know, but
Yeah.
that's
It's amazing either way you look at it. He might have been inspired by something like that.
yeah.
But I mean the skills and the amount of work that he put into it. And then he sent it to me. I was like, "What?" So so I'm
Merry
like,
Christmas.
"Man, like yeah, I'm like I got something that was literally handmade." And he, he kind of Frankensteined a couple of goat guns and just made this badass bullpup. It's crazy. These fans, I'm telling you, like they're so good. So
But
good.
that's how you know you're doing something right too, because for somebody to actually send you something that you can clearly see they've taken time to put together,
Uh,
I mean,
Dude, I'm honored.
yeah,
Like these fans, like the love that they give, man, it's just like it's amazing. Like they have like I can't even express like how much all that means to me. Like because to me, I'm just a regular dude. I'm just a fan. I'm just a regular fan that happens to have the means of doing live streams and stuff and geeking out with the fans also. So like when they send me stuff, I'm just like, dang man, like 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 they actually thought about me and was like, I want to get these in Anthony's hands, and I'm just like,
yeah.
man, sometimes I feel weird about it because I'm just a humble guy. I don't want that treatment sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, because
Well,
I don't want anybody to see me as different, more than what I actually am. But it just
yeah,
at the same time it's a blessing. I mean I appreciate it and I don't take it for granted. And
yeah.
that's another reason why like I try to do everything I can uh to help them out or to provide something that they might not have access to, like these giveaways, like I'm giving away rare stuff that you can't get your hands on. And the reason is because I want a fan who might not be able to pay top dollar in the marketplace, on eBay or something, but I want them to have the opportunity to get something rare in their hands. So I'll do a giveaway like that Ryobi. It's the only one I made, and it's a one of one, and I'm not gonna make another one. And I want the fan that got it to enjoy this one of one model, just because like I just have that much love for them.
Honestly, I think it's good to have somebody who's a fan at the helm of this, number one, and number two, that's the biggest difference in like acknowledging customers versus like creating a community because a community of people is like especially being in contact with somebody that understands the community. That's one
Yeah.
of the biggest differences, man, because honestly anybody can just provide customer service and then leave it at that. But the fact that you want to go above and beyond, I mean, yeah, people are gonna notice you and they're gonna thank you for it.
Y- Yeah.
it,
I mean, I seriously do appreciate that. I never would have thought it would have been like this. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first started. Um, but yeah, you're right. I mean, you just opened my eyes to that. Like it's them, I guess, giving back to us, giving them. Yeah, I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you how great this community is. So I have fans sending me rare items to give away to fellow fans.
Nice.
Like,
That's
like what? Like what? Group that's tied to a product, or what hobby is out there where the fans give away their rare stuff so that a fellow fan can have it? That's crazy. And I'm like, man, like I feel like we're, as a company, we're so lucky to have a fan base that's like that.
yeah. And
So, my outlook on that is I want to nurture that.
yeah,
And it's when I'm interacting with the fans, it has nothing to do with sales. Like I don't want my interaction with them is strictly from the fans' point of view, not from the company and sales point of view. So when I show something that's getting ready to come out, I'm not telling them, "Hey, go spend your money." Like the way I'm presenting it to them is exactly how me as a fan sees it. Hey, go get this. There's only 600 out there. Get your hands on one and show it
mhm,
off. If you have, one of the show off what number you got.
right.
But and then when we're getting ready to when it's, I'm looking at the numbers and it's almost out, like I'm trying to tell them, hey, look, we only got like 20 left. I would go get it if you can, because I mean, if at the very least you're going to be able to flip it after it goes out of stock, at the very least.
Yeah.
Or but what our fans typically do is they're trading. So we got a fan, she's like one of our top fans. Her name is Margie. And when she buys like almost like in bulk. She'll buy like five of a
Oh
certain
wow.
model. Then it goes out of stock. It goes away. And once we discontinue an item, we never bring it back. It's gone. And she'll hold on to them. And then when a fan reaches out and says, "Hey, does anyone have one of these?" She's right there. She's like, "Yeah, I got one." And she's not like overcharging them. Sometimes I think most of the time she's just sending it to them for free. And I'm like, "Dang, that's fan love right there." I mean, that's literally a community.
Yeah.
It's not like, what would you say?
Oh,
Just a
here
group.
it's like I can't remember what it is that came out recently, and I was like, I wanted it. Because back then it's like I think the community you have right now, it kind of mirrors like the old school community of like the hobbies and trade, because it wasn't like and this is gonna sound kind of funny, but you remember when Beanie Babies came out?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You remember how it was so bad that people were going crazy and they were just like hoarding stuff and stocking up on it, and then they were like trying to resell at ridiculous prices?
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
That is the community that is the goat gun community, is like the complete opposite of that, and it's like a nod back to like when people actually enjoyed hobbies and then they enjoyed taking part of it. It
100%.
wasn't like I need to hoard all this up and then see if I can like resell it at a ridiculous value.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's like you said, the person who can't afford to go out and get it, or you know, being honest, they're not quick enough to try and pre-order an item. So like, let's say a Go gun right now, $399 for I think the AK, right, for example, right,
Yeah.
regular gold.
39.99 or
I'm sorry,
49.99.
they're not three ninety
Yeah.
nine, 39.99. Yeah, 399 special. No, I'm kidding. Nah, it's
Yeah. 399.
but yeah, I mean, somebody's got in mind that okay, I'm going to purchase this or I'm going to pre-order this at about $40 tops. Then they hit the website, sold out. So then the next thing they do is they either go to Amazon, eBay, even
eBay.
Walmart does
Yep.
this, and then
Yep.
it's gone up to like 79.99 or
Dude,
like 299.
200 bucks. The average when a Goat Guns discontinues, it pops up on eBay, 200 bucks.
Mm-hmm.
And like not everybody, that fan, our pre-order or our limited edition might have, like the John Deere. John Deere sold out in 2 days. Actually, technically one, little over a day.
Yeah.
Now it might have fell on one of our super fans, like off week from payday.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're living paycheck to paycheck, I mean, they might not have been able to jump on that.
Oh,
And
dude,
and
yeah.
and and then when it gets sold out, yeah, like you said, they're gonna go to eBay to see, how much it's for sale on eBay. But the community we have is like, instead of scalping, they'll buy out a bunch and then still make it available to, whoever that other super fan is for like a very reasonable price, if not free, or if not cost. You know what I mean? So it's like you said, it's an amazing community. I mean, it literally is a community. It's not like just a group where they're trying to, create a business out of this. It's a
Yeah.
community, like you said, like the old school hobby, like scrapbooking. Remember back in the day, those
Yep.
ladies would get together and they're like, trading each other like pieces for their scrapbooks and stuff like that. It's like that, which is great because I feel like we've lost a lot of that as far as like a society. Everything's become like just transactional, and Go Guns is bringing people together, which is crazy to say because they're guns.
Well, it might seem like it's crazy, but honestly, especially now, I think we need more of that because you got. I hate to even make it seem like it's political or whatever, but it's almost like people are drawing battle lines to the point where it's like
Uh-huh.
you got so many lines drawn that everything's intersecting to the point where it's like, how do I fit in and
Yeah.
continue to do what I like to do without like uh having to walk on eggshells or piss somebody off or whatever.
Yes.
And like finding a community like this is just like, hey, I've got this. Does anybody know if there's any available parts for it? And it could
Yeah.
like you go on like other social media and it's like, no, you idiot, you should have bought these 5 days ago. But
Yeah.
this community's like, yeah, sure. How many do you need? Or what are you trying
Yep.
to do? Or have you thought about trying this? It's like they want to see people enjoy something as simple as, like you said, guns. But at the end of the day, it goes back to community care. It's like people want to see other people happy and people want to see other people do well.
Yeah. And we're lucky. We're lucky to have a product that's uh let's say, I don't know, I want to say ageless, but I don't think that's the right word. But I mean the age range is like kids to old school vets. And it just brings everything in between. It just brings it all together. Like our group is so diverse. It's crazy. And it's not just one, you know, set or group of certain type of people. It's just so diverse. They're from all over the world. We get testimonies from dads that say, "Yeah, Go Guns is helping me connect with my son," and
Wow.
yeah, and it's amazing. It's amazing to hear. And when you think about it, it's like, oh yeah, yeah, that makes total sense because our age range is very,
Yeah.
very broad. So, I think that's kind of because of that, it allows this group to just be like super tight knit because, again, and everybody, promoting that positivity too helps. Everybody's
Exactly.
just positive, nobody's in there fighting, and we do a pretty good job of like when somebody because we do not tolerate toxicity.
Yeah.
So, whenever we do see somebody that's being toxic, the fans will reach out to us, the admins, and say, "Hey, like this person's being toxic. You might want to look into it." And then we'll look into it and be like, "Oh yeah, this guy gotta go." Boom.
Yeah.
If you're no longer addicted to go guns, you gotta go. And
Yeah.
so, and then it just keeps it just keeps everyone positive, and which is how it should be. Again, there's not a lot of that going on in the world, and for these fans, this might be the only place they can get that.
Yeah.
So it might be that escape from the whirlwind, and and we all, I think we all sometimes need some sort of escape, and or escape, and this is Go Guns is a great way to do it.
Yeah, man. Building community and building family ties. That's literally
Yep.
gonna end up in a long lasting legacy.
Oh
So
yeah, exactly.
I just
It
think
creates a
keep
strong
going.
foundation.
Yeah, definitely, man. Wow. Um, so your live streams, man. What's the energy like before you go live on them?
It's crazy. I can tell you that right now. It's crazy because all right, so right before a live stream, man, I'm like honestly I'm a wreck because like I'm kind of a perfectionist, and I'll have that anxiety of I don't want anything to go wrong. I want the fans to walk away from the live stream like happy in a good mood, and like and feed off of that energy I'm trying to project. And so, but then like right before, or like as soon as I hit that go live button, boom, it just changes. That anxiety turns into excitement, and I'm like, all right, let's go. I'm ready. And then it's just once I hit that button to switch that Sarge over to the camera, then it's on like Donkey Kong. It's just that whole anxiety, the worry, whatever. It just goes right out the door. It's weird, but yeah, it's but leading up to it, I'm always a wreck every single time. And like as many live streams I've done, I don't know why, but it just happens every single time. And I'm willing to bet it probably happens to everybody. I'm willing to bet it's a normal thing. But
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, because you want everything to be, to run smoothly. You just got through troubleshooting your mic and your cameras, this and that. And you don't want to have to do that live in front of a bunch of fans, but it always turns.
I never have that problem.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, never. I've never seen anyone have that problem. Yeah, but and it happens, but you can't let that scare you away, and it always turns out, great. Like after the live is over, I'm always super excited and happy because I'm feeding off of their energy. And it's just it's like it's a two-way thing, and it's just amazing. It's just amazing.
High voltage, man. That's what it is.
Yeah, yeah, and it's crazy because it's natural.
Yeah.
Like I don't have to force it because I'm an actual fan geeking out. And this is like I might have the whirlwind of work throughout the week, and then on Wednesdays when I'm doing my live, it's my escape.
Yeah.
It's my way of getting all that energy out, where I didn't get to play with my goat guns all week, and now I get to play with them with the fans, and it's just so it's just natural. It's not forced. I don't have to expend extra energy on it. I mean, I literally can do a live stream I can go 5 hours easy, and just keep going and keep going, not eat dinner or whatever, like I could just keep going only because I'm passionate about it. And but it's not just me. I'm sharing the passion with other passionate people, other, like-minded friends. So yeah, it's
Easy.
yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But I do crash after. Like once it's
Dude,
done,
oh,
yeah, it's a major crash, and I'm just like, whoo.
I get it. It's like, okay, so the funny thing is, like, I enjoy interviewing people. Uh-oh, as long as the power doesn't go out because it's raining. But I enjoy interviewing people, and it's like real energetic. I'm all into it. I love it. And then as soon as I get done, I'm like, ugh.
Yes. It's like, whew. All
Yeah.
right.
Um, but I get it. It's like having like you remember the old school Nintendo 64 commercial where the kid opened up the package and he was like, Nintendo 64. Yeah, it's that energy, man.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it, man. I mean, yeah, dude, definitely keep it up. It is making a difference, and I really love the commercials too. I love seeing all the commercials on
Dude, they're
Facebook and
funny.
Instagram.
Our
Looks like
guy,
he's
our
got a
media
gun.
guys, dude, our media guys they're freaking amazing. Like our editor, this dude is top notch. I'm talking like he's like Hollywood level editor and
Mm.
special effects. So we're lucky. And then along with his partner who they both together, their synergy is like perfect. They used to have a YouTube channel called Nuka Zuka. millions of subscribers, and we're fortunate enough to have them on the Goat Guns team full time. And
Sweet.
the videos they do and they come up with, I mean, their personalities are so funny. So, and it comes out in those videos. But yeah, right now, you know, they're doing a lot of ads because we're our ad campaign. I mean, we put millions of dollars into our ads. But
Yeah.
you know, eventually when we get to that point where we're able to give them more time to do like full length videos, like you guys, the fans are gonna go nuts because they're just so good. I can't express it enough because they're just like, you just have to see what they do. Go to if you go to our channel, I believe there's still some of their videos that they've done at the beginning of our uh at the beginning of their stint, and you'll see like what kind of what kind of talent they have, man. It's crazy. Like my favorite one is the mosquito hunter. I don't know if it's still on the website, but they did this one that was called the mosquito hunter, and it's a dude. He's out there in the woods hunting, and there's this guy on the phone, just talking to somebody. A mosquito lands on his arm, and he has a goat gun, and he freaking shoots off, and the mosquito explodes off the dude's arm, and he's like, "Huh? What was that?"
Dude,
So good.
I'm trying to go back to the channel right now and trying to look for it.
It's some funny stuff,
Wow.
man.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to look for it because it's
Yeah,
wow, 7 years ago, guns. Wow,
yeah.
that's that's cool, and it's all paying up. MTV Cribs Go Gun Addict Edition.
Oh yeah. See, that's another one. That's another one they did. We all got together and then they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna do a MTV Cribs version." And if you watch it, the way he edited it, it's gonna bring back memories.
So, is it like an affiliate program or anything going on, or is it just like is it selling in actual stores only? Because I saw that there's a dealership program for Go Guns.
Yeah, so we have a dealer program. It's actually an awesome dealer program, but the requirement is you got to have a brick and mortar store. And the
Hmm.
reason is because we don't have a brick and mortar and we don't want to compete with ourselves with other e-commerce companies. So brick and mortar and the reason for brick and mortar is we really want to get these goat guns in the hands of the customer, right in front of the customer because I don't like I'm pretty sure your reaction, if I'm not mistaken, when we put one in your hands, it was like, whoa, it's heavy.
Yeah,
And it's
I
hard for us. Yeah, so it's hard for us to project that through our website
mhm.
because pictures don't do them justice. A lot of people think they're plastic, and
Yeah,
so and then even when they're in the packaging, the weight is distributed, so it really doesn't do it justice until you put it together and put it in a customer's hands, and then it's like, oh, sold, justifies the price. You know, and again, the price is the way it is because of the craftsmanship and
yeah.
the durability. But yeah, like that thing weighs a pretty
It's
good amount. It's just solid.
it's chunky.
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
still my favorite one. I guess because like don't get me wrong, I did buy the AR one too, but like this one really stands out to me because it was like it's technically the first goat gun I've ever bought, and it's like real personal because you're the one that sold it to me, and like it just opened up the door for just like super community interaction. I needed to be a little bit more
Heck yeah.
interactive in the community itself, but like it just it's like
Yeah.
it's the intro piece to a overall positive community
Yeah.
and just a world of customization and everything. So it's yeah, it really stands out. And once again, I appreciate you for selling it to me, man. I'm really glad we met because like these things are just awesome. You got great people in the community, great ads. I mean, great
Dude,
people
I'm like,
heading
dude,
this thing.
I'm glad you came through though, man. Cause and again, you know, again, it's just community interacting with the community. I mean, you know, we're never um trying to look at our community as just customers. I mean, it's like,
Yeah, that right there.
you
That
know,
right there.
that's the key. So it's just that that's what I think is that'll give you the longevity
Mhm.
is as opposed to a product. You know, it's we're trying to make this a brand, not a product, and a community, which is you can't break up a community. Once it's a community, then that's it.
Yep.
It's never going to be broken up. So even if like all of a sudden, like like say something happens, and say Great Depression happens and the whole world, everything closes down, um, the community will still be there.
Yeah.
Like they're still going to be talking about their goat guns and showing off their rare ones, and then later on when if we're able to come back, boom, it's still there. We already got a community to jump into. I mean,
Yeah.
I kind of and it's cool because there's a few companies that are doing that. Like I don't know if you ever seen the RC Lowriders. Uh,
Wait, they have RC lowriders?
yeah, yeah, and
Wow.
I'm talking like they came out and just created a whole new subculture of RC lowriders where you can buy the rims and like all that.
Wow.
So
Okay.
I, I feel like we're kind of like in that same group where not only did we create a product, but we created a community
True.
that's growing like crazy.
It just it connects with people, man, and it also connects
Yeah,
people together. That's the main thing. Like you said, we
yeah,
get more of that. Got to get past all this crazy stuff that's going on.
exactly, exactly. People need it's like a breath of fresh air. I mean, people do need to like because our society right now it is very polarized, and you know, to be able to have an outlet to escape from that is like gold. I
Yeah,
love it.
especially just to relate to people because it's like I look at politics like it's gonna be blunt, but what was the phrasing? To think that your favorite politician loves you is, or to think that your favorite politician likes you is thinking that the stripper loves you every time you go into the strip club.
Facts, facts,
It's like he's
facts.
cool, yeah. He's like, he got money. Get out of here. It's like,
That's
so like
so true, man.
so to actually like have people break past that crap and focus on the fact that this is the human condition. We're all in this together and trying to like survive, be it America, be it the world or whatever. We're trying to survive and like get past all this crazy stuff, you
Yep.
know? And by no means am I like picking political sides when I said that. It's like just I mean,
It
hell,
is what it is.
all right, the cost of milk, the cost of food. My mom, literally a minute ago, a couple of days ago, was complaining about, you know, going into the regular grocery store, right? Like, be it a Aldi or a Kroger or whatever, and like the quality of food isn't good.
Yeah.
Um, you know, you walk down the fruit section and there's like spoiled peaches or spoiled apples, bananas, strawberries, whatever. I can only imagine what the meat department is like because every time you look up, there's listeria or E. coli or God only knows
Oh
what, you
man.
know, what COVID 55. I mean, so like everybody's going through it, everybody's on edge, but to just have like people that can actually connect on something as simple as like a goat gun, you know,
Yep. Yep.
and
Yep.
it's funny because like people who don't people who are like anti 2A would look at something like that and say, oh God, it's the devil, ah. But meanwhile there's like people in the actual community itself that know like, you know, oh, this is a classic gun, where did you get this, man? Okay, cool. Wow, really, let me find this community and join up, and then it just grows by word of mouth or,
Yep.
you know, social media platform or whatever, and then you go to that for your break, you go to that for like to relate to other people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's how I love
Exactly. Yep. Exactly. And none of that, none of the stuff that's going on in the world is like brought in because the talk is strictly Gokans.
it. Yeah, yeah, true.
So yeah, it's a great escape.
Yeah, goat gun is the great escape.
I know, right?
Are t-shirts being sold yet? Because I noticed you got the Sarge t-shirt. I
Yeah.
got I got the Sarge bobblehead. We got two of them actually, because I think
Nice.
y'all hooked me up with that one, man. I mean, it's cool. But is there like shirts being sold? Is there hats being sold? Maybe I missed it when I went on the website. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, we do have a few. Like if you go to the to more or other something like that, and then there's a search. I mean a merch section, and we do have some merch on there. And we're you know we're this is like a we're kind of trying to grow that piece too because merch is the way that people can tell other people that they like goat guns outside
uh,
of their home. Because if you think about it, you can't really take your goat guns. Yeah, yeah, and you can't really take your goat guns out and about and tell people, like what you're into. But with merch, when you're out and about, you can show people. I'll give you a perfect example. While we're traveling, a lot of times we'll get people, say at the airport, wherever, and they'll
mhm.
be like, "What's goat guns?" Then all of a sudden it's like, "Oh, let's go. Let's turn this person into a fan." So then we tell them about it and we pull up the website and they're like, "Oh, that's cool." And who knows? That might be one of the next people that joined the Facebook group and we might not even know.
True. Like
But it was, the merch. I mean, it's a walking billboard.
I never should have asked it because I'm over here trying to add stuff to the cart now.
Dude. It's a deep dark rabbit hole.
You got any discounts for a player, man? I mean, no, just,
Hey, we'll talk later.
dude. Yeah, dude. I think we hit all the questions, and honestly, just been flowing back and forth, no problem, man. I mean,
Hey.
I always enjoyed the conversation. You guys are located in Phoenix, right?
No, we're actually in Utah.
Utah. Oh,
Yep.
okay. I don't know why. Oh, because I think Alan might have been going somewhere in Phoenix around that time because I remember talking with him, and he was posting pictures from Phoenix too. So, oh wow,
Yeah.
Utah.
Tucson.
Wow.
Tucson, Arizona. Cause we're
Right.
Alan and I both are actually from Tucson, Arizona. Um, actually, I've known Alan for like 20 years, and then we both ended up. I had to bring my boy. So, anyways, yeah. So we both have family down there, but we're both actually in Utah, and company HQ is here in Utah too. So, yeah. And I'll tell you right now, I never in my wildest dreams thought that I would be living in Utah, of all places, and I absolutely love it. I get like this is where I'm retiring. This is it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I
absolutely beautiful.
I get it though, because like I said earlier when we started, man, I started dating this girl and this lady because if she watches this, oh, and like she lives in Minnie, and I'm over here literally like super trying to get to Minnie now because I mean like she's put and if you're listening, yeah, I'm talking about you. I want you to remember this. This is recorded for time immemorial. The internet never forgets. Okay, Leah.
Facts. He
But
said it. He
yeah,
said it. Got to do
right.
it now.
Putting the ring on it, locking it
Boom.
down. But dude, I mean, sweetest person ever. Great heart, super intelligent. She can cook her ass off. I'm like,
Boom.
dude,
What I'm talking about.
she can take this mouse and put it in a pot and be like, I hope it comes out well. I'm like, this is the best mouse I've ever had.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
the way to the heart. The
it's
way to
true.
the heart is through the stomach.
This is true. But I'm like, and I never in my wildest dreams would have considered moving to Minnie.
Yeah,
And
see?
you know,
You just
but
got to do it. You
yeah,
got you got to do it. There's like, be adventurous.
true. This is very
Cause
true. 'Cause
yeah, cause so
it,
there's a lot of people. You know how like a lot of people will be like, "Oh man, you live here, like, or you live in San Diego? Ah, it's too expensive there. Like I could never move there." And it's like, why not? There's people living
right,
there. Somehow they're making it. So
true.
I mean, there's got to be a way. So just do it.
This is
Just
true,
do it.
man. I'm
Yep.
trying to get
Just
it done.
set a
I'm telling
date.
you.
Set a date. If you
Well,
set a date, it's gonna happen.
I got some things in the works now, brother. So yeah, I'm
Dude,
hoping they come
I'm
through.
I'm
And
rooting for you.
yeah, shoot. When it happens, you invited to the wedding.
Dude,
Bring the whole Goat Gun
let's
squad.
go.
Shoot.
Heck yeah.
That's what's up, man. And if I ever make it to Utah, if you ever make it to Atlanta while I'm still here, or Minnie, hey, just let me know. Just let me know. We're gonna chop it up, hang out, take it to the
You
good
already
food
know.
spots.
I mean, there might be another podcast coming up, or multiple.
Hey, I am always down for more podcasts,
Yeah.
especially like good conversations, good people. Yeah,
Yeah,
shoot,
anytime.
let's make it happen.
Anytime.
Well, especially since the rain is trying to shut me down. God is like, wrap it up. So, and I'm pretty sure you got to eat, man. But hey,
Yeah.
just let everybody know where they can find your stuff at, and the socials, websites, anything.
Okay. For me, I got Anthony Goat Guns on Instagram. So Anthony Goat Guns. And then for Goat Guns, it's goat.guns for Instagram. YouTube is just straight up Goat Guns. Facebook, straight up Goat Guns. TikTok, I think it's Goat Guns. I think. If we still have it, because we've been banned on TikTok before. So I don't know. If we still have it, I'm pretty sure it's Goat Guns. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Our main thing is Facebook. Go join the group. It's called Goat Guns Addicts. It's a private group. As long as you agree to our super easy and simple rules, we'll let you in, and you'll be able to hang out and be inspired by like-minded people. But other than that, man, thanks for having me on. It was a pleasure. Can't wait to see what the future holds for you, brother. Good luck.
So,
And
thank you.
yeah, shoot me the information for where this is going to be posted, and I'll post it in the group so we can get some love.
You got it, brother. And with any luck, this computer moves a lot quicker. So, I can catch up on all the stuff I've been behind on as far as interviews, and, it'll be up a lot quicker.
Let's go.
And I'm trying to find the TikTok just to make sure. I saw there's like a GOAT models. Now, TikTok is funky because a lot of people will
They'll make up. Yeah.
yeah, they'll make up the page, and then they'll hold it for ransom, and then they'll post whatever. So
Yep.
dude,
Yep.
yeah, and like I said, I'll definitely get that stuff out to you, and we'll chop it up. I'm gonna figure out these patches and these shirts, and hey, man, it'll be on a live stream, or it'll be on live streams or any videos I do. Because, like, for example, this is my buddy's podcast. I'm wearing his T-shirt today.
Nice.
So
No,
yeah.
we'll talk afterwards. We'll talk. Shoot me a shipping address. I got you, brother.
All right, brother. Dude, always a pleasure. Good talking with you, man.
Thank you,
We'll do
man.
that
Thanks for
again.
having me. Good luck
We'll
with the
do
show.
this again. Thank you. Same to you, man. Same to you. The shows, live streams, everything. Remember,
Heck yeah.
G36. Pulse
Yes. G36. Pulse rifle. Lever action. Everything. All the above. Greatest of all time guns.
rifle. Brother.
All right,
hey,
brother.
Be safe.
You too.
This the Black Powder Podcast, let's get explicit. We got the wisdom hitting targets with a marksman precision. We're having fun in the booth, we're running gun for the truth. Every future black gun owner, we're spreading the news. We do illegal, we're moving regal and blessing the people. Some hopes for the culture, we keep it locked like guns in our holster. Holding it down as we're loading the rounds. If they were nervous back then they're gonna be scared of us now. Black Powder Podcast, we'll be back in a while.